This is what yoga does for you because it's a science.
Yeah.
And this is a confusion. A lot of people get mixed up.
Yeah.
And they think that it has something to do with religion.
Yeah.
But guess what? Religion uses yoga for their self-regulation. Because yoga actually comes thousands of years ago from India, from the Indus Valley, from the scientific Ayurveda philosophy of the Vedanta. And what that means, it's basically the science of life. And in the science of life, you have different branches. So in that branch, you have yoga and you have Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is more the medicinal.
Yeah.
And yoga is actually the mental, physical, spiritual aspects of yoga. So combined together, it is the science of life. It's called the science of life. The religions have come after that. And Hinduism, Buddhism, the Eastern practices have actually used the principles to regulate their religions.
Yeah.
So yoga is not a religion.
Yeah.
And not to be confused. And that's why it's so universal.
Yeah.
Because everyone can
do it.
Can do it.
But how would you know going to a class in the first 5 minutes if the class is for you or not?
I think a lot of it has to do with the teacher.
Yeah.
And how it's actually presented to you. I think that if you actually enter a classroom, you're already inquisitive enough that you want to
be there and to learn,
and to learn more. And then I think is the second question is to find the right teacher for you.
Yeah. And every teacher is going to be different. You know, you've got Vinyasa flow teachers, you've got yin teachers, you've got rocket, you've got hot yoga teachers.
Yes.
And it's finding, I guess, who's right for you.
Well, I think that, and there's also, even though these are all aspects of Hatha yoga, by the way, because Hatha yoga is physical yoga.
Yeah.
So Hatha, sun, Hatha, moon, Hatha is the union of masculine and feminine energies in your body. Every human being has masculine and feminine energies in their physical body.
Yeah.
So what we're doing with the Hatha yoga is to unite these energies, to harmonize. Like, you know, you hear this thing about, oh, she's so alpha.
Yeah.
You know? And or he's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Or to feminine. Everybody has both energies within them.
Yeah.
But the idea is to balance them. So that is why we do all these twists and turns, and that's actually helping all the internal organs.
Yeah.
And all the breath work is sending fresh oxygen into the bloodstream, which actually detoxifies the system. Yeah. So it's a science. So you're working on every portion of your body, on the limbs, making them strong and limber, lengthwise, giving muscle tone, and putting that energy, circulation of blood through your whole system. You're doing a lot.
Yeah.
You think you're just standing, you know, there in one pose. Oh,
no, you're moving.
No. You're moving, you're stretching, you're sending the blood flow.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot. And so this is what the teacher, to be a good teacher, is that you must get across all these things, that what I'm saying right now. And you know what my pet peeve is?
What?
Oh, okay. I always like to, wherever I'm traveling, I always pop into a class.
Yeah.
Just for fun. I stand in the back and pretend I'm a new student.
In disguise or as normal?
No, as normal. No more.
No more dressing up.
No more dressing up. And these teachers, they're not teaching.
Yeah.
They're just standing there shouting out, you know, this and that, and one leg there, second leg there. They're not telling you why you're doing it.
Yeah.
They're not telling you the benefits of what you're doing. And therefore, yes, the students are doing it, but they don't know what they're doing
it.
and they don't know why they're doing it. And I find that very sad.
For the people that maybe go to classes and maybe can't get down on the floor, what would you recommend for them? You know, if someone came to your class and they just physically couldn't get on the floor, what would you say?
Well, then we always do some variations for them.
Yeah.
I always ask if there's anything I need to know about what they need to do. And basically what I do with my students is that if I know they can't do something, don't want to show them up.
No.
I basically say quietly to them, please do this in the meantime.
Yeah.
And then they feel very happy
and comfortable.
And they feel, you have to be personal with your students. And like some of the classes that I've been to, especially in America, are really so impersonal.
Yeah.
I mean, teacher doesn't even smile. And they don't correct you.
Yeah.
Now, I used to do a lot of corrections. And I know that there's a lot of questions. And now when I'm in America, the teacher has to ask you, can I...
Some studios have those cards, don't they? Yes, you can assist me. No, you can't.
Yes.
What do you think about those?
No, I can't stand it.
No.
I think it's just so impersonal. You're there to learn. You're there to grow. You're a good teacher. And this, you want to help, you want to assist. And it could just be just
a little press on the back.
Just a little bit of, just on the back. Or it could just be an adjustment of the shoulder. It can be just the tiniest adjustment. You're not pulling and pushing.
No.
You're being so small. And you know, my daughter, who I trained her from when she was very young, she says to me, Mommy, all the time, I can't find a teacher. Nobody teaches like you. Aww. Just nobody's like you.
That's so special, though. I mean, you know, if I go to a class and they don't adjust me, I think, what's wrong with me? I want that adjustment. I want that pressing. I want that. It's kind of healing, isn't it? Someone just pressing on your shoulders or pressing on your back.
And it's just nothing. It's just, sometimes it's the smallest adjustment that makes, sometimes it's even just the chin. You know, just if their chin is wrong, you just adjust the chin. It can be the smallest thing, but that's the difference between being a good teacher and not. And this is the one thing, it's inevitable when yoga became so popular. And I was kind of to blame for that, being on television and writing books and going all over the globe. And they do call me one of the pioneers. And I do like that I have done a lot for yoga. But it was inevitable that with the boom, and it became $1 billion industry, so that there had to be this kind of, I would say, mistakes being made. People not checking the credentials of their teachers. Like you said earlier, you do 2 weeks in Bali and all of a sudden you're certified. No. And after the year that I trained with Iyengar, he said to me, now you leave and you go home and you teach the world. And I said, but Master Ji, I'm too young. I think I was 20.
Wow.
And he said, everyone will listen to you. You're ready, go home and teach.
And is that what you did? You went straight home to teach?
I went straight home, back to Hawaii. I had my own yoga studio.
Wow.
And then before long, I had a television show called Yoga in Health. And so, yes, I started very, very early. But over the years, I had lost touch with Iyengar because he was in India and he had a school in London and he did ask me to head it up. But I was too individual. I wanted to be like my own style, using his discipline, using everything. But I wanted to add music. I wanted to, I was a little bit, innovative. And I wanted to use the candles and things like this. And he would never have allowed me to do that. And years and years and years later, I was really heavy into my career by then. And every single book, every single video, because I did lots of videos as well, I always acknowledged him. I always thanked him. He's in every book. And then he came to London, and the girl that was running the Iyengar school called me up and said, Master G is here. And he's asked me to go to W.H. Smith and get all your books and all your videos.
Wow.
And he wants to see them all. And I went, oh my gosh. I mean, I was like, I remembered being that girl again, that 19-year-old girl. I think by then I was 45 or something, but I was like terrified. So she had to go to W.H. Smith. She got all 10 books, all 10 videos, all 10, whatever I had done. And literally, she told me he sat in the chair like that.
Gosh. Did you go and see him or?
No, she said, don't come.
Lock your door, stay at home.
You better stay at home. And then he finished it. Can you imagine how long it took? And he stood up and he said to her, you telephone Vimla and tell her how proud I am of her.
Oh, wow.
That what she's doing in the world, I could never have done.
Oh.
I started sobbing.
I'm going to sob. I think that's really emotional. Wow.
I collapsed on the ground. I thought, oh my God, he could shut me down in 1 second and say, Wow. But I followed everything. He looked at every book, every video that I followed exactly.
Wow. And on that subject, how do you measure your progress without chasing poses? Because, people can go to classes and they chase postures rather than progress. How do you do that as a student and as a teacher as well?
Well, as